Hi guys, so I went book shopping. I went to buy physical books because I haven't read a physical book in so long. I mean, I have some in my library, but then I usually read ebooks. I read one book every month, and I also listen to audiobooks as often as I can when going to work once a week. So to have physical books is a blessing because I know that I can tune off. I don't have to look at screens. I don't have to do anything that actually stresses my eyes because I have these books. So I'm just going to show you what I got. First off, I have Americana by Chimamanda Adichie. I hope it's showing well. Americana by Chimamanda Adichie. I'm very excited to read this book. I have read it before, but then I'm looking forward to reading it with my perspective as a young adult. I read this book a long time ago and shortly after it came out, and I'm looking forward to seeing if my perspective changed, so I'm excited to read this book. The next book is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. This book, I've been seeing it everywhere. Like if you look for Love in Color, you always see like The Vanishing Half also recommended, and they're not the same book, but I just think it's because of the art. And it's a very interesting book about two sisters who lived as two different races. I'm looking forward to getting and deep diving into this book, so I'm very excited. Then we have Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. I have read this book. I read this book in secondary school, and I just found out in the bookstore that it's a trilogy. Like, I'm so excited to get into the three of them. So we have Things Fall Apart, No Longer at Ease, and we have Arrow of God. Arrow of God is the second book. No Longer at Ease is the third one. So I have never read these two. I'm looking forward to reading the three of them together because Things Fall Apart is an amazing book. So that was exciting. And then we have this book, Girl, Woman, Other. This is the book we're reading for book club next month. So we're going to read that and discuss it. So I'm looking forward to getting into reading this book. So I'm going to read this book this week. So I'll probably share my thoughts after our podcast episode has been published. But I'm very excited to read this book. Then there's this book, Furia. I am not really sure what this book is about, but this book caught my attention because of the book cover art. And I just thought it was beautiful, and I read the synopsis. It seemed very interesting, so I'm ready to get into this book, and I hope it's as interesting as the cover. I think this book, I just wanted to step out of my comfort zone because recently I've been reading books from African authors because I haven't read a lot of books by African authors growing up. I usually just read Chinua Achebe, Chimamanda, Ngozi Adichie. Yeah, and I read some other books that were recommended for school, but I didn't really like deep dive into African literature, like books by African authors and African literature. So it's been really fun reading about people who had different experiences from me but may have similar backgrounds to me, sharing their experiences. And I'm also looking forward to branch out of my comfort zone. There's another book by an Asian author here. It's The Last Story of Mina Lee. I have never read this book, but I just really like the cover art. Oh my god. So I'm looking forward to getting into this, and I really hope that it's a very fun read. Then next we have the last one, Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. I love the book cover art as well, but then I've also heard about this book, especially when you see The Vanishing Half and then you see Love in Color, you also see this recommended to you as well, and it caught my eye, and I'm like, and I read the synopsis, and I look forward to reading this book. So those are the books I went book shopping to get, and I look forward to getting more books and sharing with you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and bye.